no curves. We're going to show you how in our demo, so stay tuned.
Welcome to Saturdays in Stitches. I'm Angela, owner of Mended Hearts Quilting and Boutique in Ellsworth, Iowa.
And I'm Erin. I'm the sales manager here at Mended Hearts. And this Saturday, we are going to talk about everything and nothing at all. And if you don't want to hear that, the timestamp is down below. And Angela will show you how to make or how to do curved piecing in the demo.
And you can also get to Kit Talk.
Yes.
If you want to hear about some kits, all of the timestamps are down below. So you can fast forward if you don't want to listen to us. Although I don't know why you would not want to listen to us. But that's okay.
Just put your sewing on and listen. We shouldn't even give you that option.
No, we shouldn't.
You just listen.
Listen. Okay, so everything and nothing at all. What you got?
Oh my goodness, what did you do this weekend? I don't even know what I did.
I had a very odd weekend. I was supposed to go to a wedding, and I didn't go to the wedding because I was down with a horrific migraine.
Oh goodness.
Sick to your stomach migraine. So that was my Saturday. All day. And later in the day, my daughter came in and said, can we go to the movie? And I couldn't even. Like that evening, I'm like, I don't even think I could sit at the movie theater.
Oh goodness.
So, then Sunday, I was feeling a little bit better, and so of course it was Father's Day, so we took Jason to eat, and we did duck pin bowling.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever done it?
No, I've heard of it.
It was so funny.
Is that at Cabela's?
Or
no?
It's at our mall, has one. At the mall in Ames.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I guess I haven't been to the mall in a long time.
They have a golf area, and then you walk across through the mall, and there's the duck pin bowling and a
axe throwing.
Axe throwing is in there somewhere. I think that's on the
golf side. Oh, okay.
And then there's batting cages by duck pin.
I didn't know that either.
So, it was a good thing to do. And what's even funnier is, so it was all three kids, Jason and I, all three kids. And Jason looks up and he's like, I hear him yell, are you practicing your bowling too? His bowling teammate from his league was in there with his family too.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, that is crazy. Everybody's
that's ironic.
Everybody's at the It was really busy though. We got there right at 11 and there wasn't very many people there. And then then it got really busy. And this, oh my God, this set me back. This was so wonderful. There was a mom and dad and I saw a couple of kids running around. They were waiting because they had our lane next. And there's this little towhead, this little guy, I don't know, maybe he was 4 years old. He ran to the back of the place and then he ran forward and his mom hollered at him and she said, Thomas, did you hit your head? And of course Tommy and I both turn around, my Thomas and I, we both turn around and look, and he's just stomping towards his mom and he goes, yes, and we're not talking about it.
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh my God, I looked at my Thomas, and I was like, oh my God, I'm having a flashback.
Oh, that's so sweet.
He was I'm sure that Thomas must have been a second born too, because he was just, oh my God, he was just as spicy, and I loved it. And then, let's see, we went to Daisy's Dogs and got hot dogs, which I love their hot dogs. They're so good. And then I went home and laid down for a little while again, and then Grace and I and Jason, we went to see Toy Story 5.
Oh, did you like it?
I did like it. Now, Grace said she absolutely loved it. I felt like it was slow in a few places, but I mean, I did like it. But I was like, how can there be a 5? Andy went to college and blah, blah, blah.
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, geez, when are they going to be done? How many can you make?
It was really good because it's the like the computer toys versus the play toys, you know, like So it was the toys versus each other, and then they figured out how you know.
No spoilers.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But the whole point is like trying to figure out how kids can have both. Kind of a thing,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
No. No, yeah. Never mind, I'm not even going to say it. I need to go to the toy store.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love those movies though. I really do.
I do too.
So, we went to the movie quick and then I came home and went back to bed. Yeah, I don't know. So, you don't remember your weekend?
Well, I do. I kind of do now. Friday we had a retreat here. So we had ladies sewing here, so I was here till 9 p.m. And then Saturday morning I was back at 8:30 in the morning. So that's a quick turnaround.
Yeah, it is.
But then, so Friday night and Saturday, I kind of sewed with them a little bit, worked on Quilt Works, which was fun. And they are all like, oh, thanks for sewing with us. Like, well, I'm here. What are you going to do? Like, eh.
I did have a discussion with them, though, about that.
Yeah.
And I said, the reason I don't typically sit and sew with you guys or have a staff person sit and sew with you, because even if it's one of Mended Heart's retreats, I want you to feel free to say what you want to say.
Oh,
like,
sure.
I don't want you to feel like, oh, I can't
Yeah.
talk about this. And then the ladies who are down there were like, when have we ever felt that way? And like, we just say whatever
Right?
we want to.
Yeah,
and
pretty
they
much.
should, right? I said, but the only thing I don't like is I don't want to hear about another shop. Like if if you have a bad experience at another shop or something, it's just something I don't really want to hear about. So I try to avoid that stuff. But if you're not talking about that kind of stuff, then that's perfectly fine. So I don't know. I will check schedules and so forth, and I think I'll try to have one of us down there sewing. I mean, there's always shop samples to be done, so I will try to have somebody down there sewing with them. So we'll see.
Saturday I woke up with a horrible headache too. And I'm like, this is going to be a migraine again. So I just decided I was going to sew with them for a while, and there was enough people upstairs to help customers, so I worked on my Quilt Works.
I don't know what triggered mine, but man, it was horrible.
Well, so then by the time I left, I still had a headache, but it was getting better. And so we went to Ankeny because I just didn't want to be home either.
Yeah.
So we went and just hung out for the rest of the day, and we had IHOP. That was our big meal.
I like IHOP.
I do too. You know,
Yeah,
it's
I don't mind
different.
it at all.
And then Kevin ended up working on Father's Day because that store doesn't have any staff and they needed someone, so he volunteered and went and worked. So then I sewed all day at home Sunday too. It's pretty quiet.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Sometimes it needs to be quiet.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, so then, let's see. Friday afternoon.
Oh, yeah, you got that concert. Or you went to a concert.
Oh, I did.
Oh, wait.
I forgot that's not what I was going to say, but...
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Geez,
so...
look at your exciting life. We don't even... You got way too much to even talk about.
This is probably why I had a migraine on Saturday. It could be, and I'm not even joking. It had nothing to do with alcohol, by the way. I did not drink at the concert. But I went to my first Pilates class on Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
For the next 3 days, I didn't think I was going to be able to sit. Like, I would start sitting down, and oh man.
Oh my gosh.
The muscle, my leg muscle, I have muscles hurt that I didn't know I even had. And so my daughter and I signed up on their duet classes, so it's just the two of us in the class. And she thinks it's the funniest thing ever. Like, okay, so she's a dancer, she's in shape, and I'm not. I'm not any of those things. But I'm gonna get rid of this chicken thing here, and I'm gonna firm everything up. So it was a little tough for me, and the whole time Fausto, our instructor, he's like, no, Angela, no. And then I'm like trying to stretch. He's like, no. And he's flinging my arm around, trying to get it in the right spot. And then he'll come by and turn my head because I need to be looking in the right spot. Because it's very specific movements, and you have to be in a very specific place when you're doing the movements. And then one time he's like, you can go a little faster, Angela. And then I was doing a plank. And I was trying to hold it as long as Grace. I was trying so hard, and then I fell down, and he's like, it's okay, you rest. And then Grace is laughing. Ever since Friday. That's what she's been talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Is how hilarious I am in Pilates. I don't care, it's okay. We all start somewhere, right?
Well,
doesn't
yeah.
matter. Sewing,
better than
exercise,
not trying anything.
Right. So I signed up for 5 classes, so we'll be doing it through the end of July. But yeah, so I did that, and then we went to what's his name? The concert.
Luke Bryan.
Luke Bryan.
Why do I know what you did and you don't? That doesn't make sense.
Because I have a problem with Luke Bryan.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Did he actually sing this time?
He did,
Yeah.
and it was a really good concert, and I knew a good portion of the song. So here's the thing. I do like country music. I'm just not like a super huge fan, but I do like country music. But my daughter is eat, sleep, and breathe country music, and she makes me go to all these concerts. Mm. And then I'm always the driver because my husband doesn't like to drive, and then he'll have some beers, and he shouldn't drive anyway. So that's usually what our concerts are, but I'll tell the story. The first Luke Bryan concert that we went to was when he was doing his farm tour.
Yep.
Oh my God, I don't remember. Grace couldn't have been.
It's
7
been a while.
or 8
Yeah.
years old, maybe. Yeah, she was little, and she loved Luke Bryan. Wanted to go to his concert. It rains, and it doesn't stop raining, and then it's this misty, like we were sliding into the farm field to see this concert, and mud everywhere. It was the most disgusting thing ever.
Cars were getting stuck in the parking lot, or the parking lots, the field.
Oh yes,
yeah.
Yeah, so they set up the stage in the middle of this farm field, and that's what it was. And then he had all kinds of people with him, so they would come out and sing first. So we're all bundled up, and it's cold, and at some point Luke Bryan hadn't come out yet, and my little Grace looks up at me with her big eyes, and she's like, Mom, I'm cold and tired, and I can't wait any longer. So we left. And, after that, she wanted to go, I want to go to Luke Bryan. I said, we will find one. It's going to be inside. I'm going to find one inside. We're not doing a farm field again, because who knows what the weather will be. So I ordered, next time he's around, he's down in Des Moines, I order tickets through Ticketmaster. And then his concert got postponed like 3 or 4 months, and so then I'm trying to find my tickets. Where are my tickets? And I ordered, like, I can't remember, Tick X or something. They were selling the tickets through Ticketmaster, and so I got in a big fight between them and Ticketmaster. They all said that I had my tickets. I did not have my tickets. And needless to say, I never got tickets. I lost my money that I paid for like 6-row tickets. They were not cheap. I was so mad, and I'm like, I swear to God, no, I will never go to a Luke Bryan concert. There's something wrong with this whole picture. And so then we went to a wax museum in Nashville, and they had a Luke Bryan, and I said, there you go. Go sit by Luke Bryan. Go sit by him, and I'll take your picture with him. So she was so happy to have her picture with the wax singer. And then so finally, he's coming around again. I said, I refuse to buy the tickets. I'm not doing this. So my husband bought them, and he got them, and everything worked out fine. And so Friday night we were at that concert. And it was a pretty good concert. And he had 3 people open up for him. And one of them, Raylyn, her name is Raylyn, I think. Anyway, my husband threw a fit about how horrible she is, and the minute she came on stage, he got up and went out until she was done because he didn't want to listen. And I'm like, she wasn't bad, and she's had a lot of hits, but she has a very different sound to her voice, and I don't know if that's what was irritating him, but I'm like, oh my goodness.
I'll have to. I don't know a lot of singers by name, so I'll have to look her up and listen. I'm sure I've heard her stuff. I just don't know without hearing it what it is.
And there was another gal that opened up, and I'm not very good with names either. I can tell you that she was on tour with Keith Urban, and she's the one that they all thought he was having an affair with. I can't remember what her name is.
I don't either.
But anyway, she was like, now she did some country songs, and then she's like, I'm gonna play some music that I grew up on. Yes. We had some Bon Jovi. We had oh my God, it was so good. And here I am, the only one in my section. I don't care. I'm like, banging my head, singing, and I'm like, oh my God, it was so good. I kept looking at Grace. You have to know this one. You have to know this one. So that was my interesting weekend.
So Patrick, well, it's been a couple years now, but like his first adult concert tickets was Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
Through Ticketmaster, and he lost them. He couldn't find it in his email. He couldn't find them on Ticketmaster.com or anything. Ticketmaster was so hard to work with.
Oh, they're terrible.
They would not you couldn't just call someone. You had to be on hold. You had to push buttons. And then, like, the email stuff, oh my gosh, it was ridiculous. He finally got him again, but I'm like, do not ever. Like, I don't want to do this ever again.
I had never received them, period, and Ticketmaster kept saying it was the third-party seller, and they said they sent them to me, and I'm like, no, they did not. I don't have them. And the third-party seller was saying Ticketmaster is the one that has to send them. So I got in a fight between these two companies because they kept saying each. So now, lesson learned, I mean, where else are you going to get your tickets, right? I try to go straight to the venue and avoid Ticketmaster if I can. Otherwise, I make sure that those tickets are Ticketmaster and not a third party selling them. I won't buy them again like that. That was ridiculous. And yes, I could have filed a claim with the state and done all this stuff. And no, I could not file through PayPal, which I always buy tickets through PayPal, right? Because then you have some recourse. No, because the concert was canceled or postponed, it pushed it out past the date of recourse on PayPal.
That's
so
awful.
You couldn't, you're just stuck. And by then I was so mad and so sick of fighting it. I'm like, lesson learned. No, Luke Bryan.
It's all his fault.
If I would have got up front, I'd have told him it was his fault too.
You'd be like, kick this crazy woman out. Guards.
Oh my God. So funny. Anyway, yeah. It's not fun. The whole ticket system is not fun.
All right. Well, should we talk about this kit behind us?
Yes.
This quilt behind us. So a couple weeks ago we did kit talk on this, but it is all done. It is quilted and bound and hanging so nice. So I just wanted to bring it back to show you. It's kit 1288, 250. Oh my gosh. Just side note, I saw a machine embroidery design. It's a sweatshirt and it says like USA, and then underneath it says 250. F-I-D-D-Y.
You need that.
I do.
250.
Oh my gosh.
50 cent.
Wouldn't that be hilarious? Okay, so. But this one is 250, kit 1288, and it makes this beautiful quilt that's behind us.
It is beautiful. And just for fun, I brought out these two quilts. They are not up yet, but this one is called Sail Away, it's kit 1256, and it is going to be exactly what you see on the pattern is what you get. But I thought it, you know, it's summertime, sailing, all the things, and background, and then it's got all this really fun QT fabric.
Oh yeah. I love the sailboats.
Sailboats, and then the panel. The panel, so it's going to have your lighthouse and your upside down.
You're upside down.
Lighthouse and sailboats, and it's just beautiful. It really, it has that really aged look to it. So that is that's a fun, and all your little seahorse and fish and whales, and this is a coastal print as well, and then your 2 different colored boards. So anyway, Sail Away, it's just a really fun.
And this pattern, I had used this pattern and helped a customer pick out for a different panel that had the same size squares, and we did Baby Bigfoot in this pattern. Yeah,
I remember that.
So just because it shows it this way, once you make it, you can make it again with something else and have a completely different quilt, because it's going to look completely different.
Absolutely. That's the beauty of these panel quilts.
Well, I have Underwater Rainbow, which is kit 1255, another QT fabrics. So it's going to look just like that. And it is a bright, colorful rainbow kit in the ocean. So we have colorful rainbow jellies, lobster, octopus, shrimp. I think that's a shrimp.
Yeah, it is.
Watery fabric. Try to keep it in line here so it's easier to put back in the package. Ooh, and these pretty I don't want to call them blenders, but they're your border print, I think.
Just multicolored.
Yes, that's it. Multicolored.
Kind of paint splashy. They look like a paint splash, really.
And here's the white version of the rainbow. Oh, and the stingray. That's pretty cool. Have you ever touched a stingray? You know, you go to those animal places or aquariums.
Yeah.
And they have the stingrays you can touch.
Oh, wait. I touched something.
Sorry.
What was it? I can't remember what it was. It was at a zoo. I have petted a dolphin in Florida when I was very young.
And so here's the panel.
I love this panel.
And then we got the back side.
So colorful.
It is. And we also have some more dark and light watery fabric. It's very pretty. Can't wait to see it all quilted and hung up because it's going to be beautiful, and the kits will sell fast.
Yes, they will.
So that again is kit 1255 Underwater Rainbow. And as always, all of our kits are going to include the pattern, all your fabric for your top, and binding. Correct. Correct. That's a big thing. We don't want you to get home and have fabric for a kit and not have a pattern.
And
So,
that is a thing.
it
I mean,
is.
there are shops that don't put the patterns in and they sell them separate. And if you already have the pattern, well, then gift it to a friend. I would much rather have you gift it to a friend than get a kit home and not have a pattern in
Yes.
it. So I have a couple of those in my
I had that
stash,
happen too.
and I'm not very happy
No.
about it.
No.
Because, just like you, my stash is probably 15 years old. Now, how am I going to find that pattern from
Right.
15 years ago? I'm not. So,
Yes.
So yes, I understand because I am one of you. And so is Aaron.
All right. Angela will take us to her demo on sewing curves.
Okay, these are called Cut Right Drunkard's Path templates. This is a 4-inch template, and this works amazing for your 5-inch squares. And we also have one that works with your 10-inch squares as well. So when you get this, you have your 2 templates, and then you can kind of see on the back, I've already put the sticker on mine, but it comes with a gripper that you can peel off and put on the back of them so they're not going to go anywhere when you're cutting. And then let's see, the instructions, very well laid out. I mean, it's fairly simple anyway, but she does give you very, very good instructions, great pictures, all the way through. And then some different layouts, design ideas for when you use a Drunkard's Path. So the beauty of this one is it comes with your notches in here, and this is a no pin method of making a Drunkard's Path. And I think if you've listened to me chat before, I'm not a pinner anyway, but I do love making this block. It's one block that's always been one of those that you have to pin. You just have to pin if you're going to get that curve good. But I set my pins aside and I worked with this over the weekend, and I'm telling you, I did not pin any of these, and they came out wonderful. So when you're talking about a Drunkard's Path, if you are familiar with them or heard of them before, usually you hear the term the pie crust, the crust, and the filling is how we refer to the blocks. So I did stack mine. You can stack as much as you want or as little as you want. This particular, oh, I forgot to grab that too. This Fire Glow is the fabric. It's here now. I don't believe we have any 10-inch squares left. We do have the 5-inch squares left.
We just have one
package.
And then last time I looked.
We have it on the bolt, but it is it's absolutely flying out the door. So that is the fabric line that I am using, the Charm Square pack that I picked up. And so when you're going to cut it, you can stack these as high as you're comfortable with, or as high as your rotary cutter might allow you as well. I like to stack as many as I can, but for these purposes, I am just going to do the 2 today. So I like to cut this side out first. You can do it either way, your pie crust or the filling, whichever one you want to cut. I went with the smaller rotary. And then you just line it up along the edge and cut. Now where the magic happens is there are grooves all the way along this, and you're just going to slice into those. This is very similar to triangle trimmer that we showed you guys.
Oh, the slotted trimmer.
Yeah, the slotted trimmer. And then your the other side of your template has the same grooves, so I'm going to get it all nice and lined up. And if you happen to be fussy cutting, like on this one, I wanted to fussy cut a little bit with the dragon because it was a bigger print on both of them. So I lined it up just a little bit differently, and it did allow me the space to be able to do that. And then I'm coming in on this side, coming in and making my little marks, my little cuts. So then you have everything marked out you'll have little cut lines along here, and then now you can make these as scrappy as you want. I'll show you some examples of different drunkard's paths that you can do. But the beauty of this is when you line this up, and I'm going to do it on this one because I tried to cut these a little bit deeper on this one so you could really see the chunks that I've cut in there. And then same thing along your pie crust. That one's a little harder to see, I think. But you have your marks on there, and then you're just going to put it together just like this. When you have that corner nice and lined up, you can pin here if you want. I just put it right under my presser foot, and I started to sew a little bit. So on this end you can see I just started to sew a little bit on that one, so you can kind of see as I went, and then each one of my marks lines up. So as you go and as you stitch, you're just bringing it back and lining up your marks as you're going under your machine. And I use my 1/4 inch foot so that I would keep my good 1/4 inch. And as you go along and you're stitching, it's just going to fold back on itself, and you can keep your notches, you can keep lining up your notches as you go, so everything is going to line up beautifully. So
wow.
I mean, like I said, no pins,
No glue, no pins, nothing. Wow.
Nope. So just by adding those little notches in there and allowing you to cut them out and then line up, everything goes together beautifully. So this is a great tool to use your 5-inch squares. And if you are somebody who, you know, sometimes if you have leftovers, you just cut it up into squares or strips or whatever. But this is a good use of that, of your squares. Maybe you have a stack of 10-inch sitting around and you're not sure what you want to do with them. They also have for an 8-inch finished drunkard's path to use with your 10-inch squares. So I mean, really straightforward. And it's so funny because just by adding those little notches, and this is when I always say to myself, why didn't you think of that?
I'm thinking I could save a lot of glue.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, your glue, your pins, all the things. So, you know, I just went through and cut a bunch of these up. So if you wanted to just use your charm pack, you could. Traditionally, in a drunkard's path, they usually throw in a solid of some sort. So then you would cut your 5-inch squares out of your solid, and then you would have that really big difference in your fabric if you wanted. Or if you like it a little more scrappy and just want to use the fabric that comes together, that works really well. You can, I think, I always see black. People always, they tend to use black. So whenever you cut on your squares, 5-inch or 10-inch, you're always going to get the crust and the pie piece. It's also fun if you just wanted to add something in that just has a little extra on it besides just a solid. So for every 5-inch square you cut, you'll get your crust and your filling, and so you can switch them back and forth. It's kind of like a great big puzzle, which I really like. Now, oh, did you have a question?
Well, it reminds me of like half square triangles, like how you can put them together so many different ways and get a different.
It's true.
Like
yes.
A different pattern in it.
So when I was running around on the floor this morning, I took a look back at these block wraps, And these would be great as well, so that you could line some of your blocks up on here and get your colorways and try to decide what you're going to like and what you're not going to like. And so it stays on there for you. And then you can roll it up, flip it. You can lay your next block out or a few more to see what you're going to like. And then the whole entire thing just rolls right up and ties. So these are really good. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different squares that you can lay things out on, and then roll up and keep all your pieces together as you're working on something, especially if you're working on something scrappy. I think it's nice to have these.
That is a really handy tool to have.
So I just printed some of these out, but if you're thinking about a drunkard's path, this is one that's very common, I think. And you can see like your block here and here. So it's just the way you lay it and flip it. You can get all kinds of different layouts. So here's another one where they just laid all your pie fillings together to come up with the rows across. I thought this one was kind of cool. It's not something I typically see and would look at that and think drunkard's path.
No.
So I did go in on it and blocked it off so you could see where they are.
I love that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Looks Moroccan.
Yeah. So something completely different. So you're just going to have your fabric square in the center, and then you're going to have your drunkard's paths all the way around it. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And then I just love the colors of this one, but you know, again, very scrappy. So a good way to use up all your scraps. And then this one, just something a little bit different as well. It kind of gives that 3D effect.
Mm-hmm, it does.
By the way they've laid their pieces out and the coloring on it. So there's a lot. I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg. If you go on and Google images for drunkard path quilts, it is incredible. I do have one book, only one book in the shop, and it happens to be on sale too, but a new spin on a drunkard's path. So this book just gives you some other really cool layouts that you might not even think about when you are doing them. It talks about sewing as well, and pinning and all the things, but now you guys know that you have these really great templates, so it takes away all that pinning and you don't have to concern yourself with that.
It makes me want to go do one.
I know. I had a lot of fun playing with them.
Oh, that's neat too.
Yeah. So there's just, I mean, you know, sky's the limit. And this one I really like because you've got all your little squares in here. It's very scrappy.
Oh,
So
Like
you can
scribbles.
yeah, it does.
you can sew a bunch of squares together to make your 5 or 10 inch block, and then you cut it, and you know,
Interesting.
then you have it even scrappier. So anyway, one of my favorite blocks. I love making quilts using the drunkard's path, and now I'm gonna like it even better because there's absolutely no pinning.
Well, good to know. I have never made one, so now my interest is piqued.
Yes. So that's what I have for you. Thanks for hanging out with us today. I'm leaving that on Saturdays and Stitches, and hopefully, we will see you next week. But also, you need to
Like, comment, and subscribe, and share us with your friends so everyone can hang out with us and listen to us.
Bye.